Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm dear darling. I shall we see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhallow today, as I'm recording now because I'm going to be busy this evening. So I'm going to be leaving in about 30-40 minutes. So I'm just basically recording this just before I go. But yeah, I'm actually prepared for the conversation topic today because I knew what was going to happen. Because what happened after the next day, and TLDR, you can see from the video title probably, depending what I title is, we went to Akihabara, which I don't have as many photos of because I've been there a couple of times, but hello everyone, right now in Fawnhallow is 2:15 PM on Saturday. I don't know why I skipped through June 6, 2026. But yeah, basically, if you don't know what Akihabara is, sorry, I was just coughing. It's a place in Tokyo where it's basically known for being sort of like a nerd geek central. So like if you love anything sort of like on the nerdy side, like manga, anime, like there's a lot of other things as well, but anything of those sort of subcultures, video games, etc. There is about 1,000 million different stores with almost every single franchise you can think of in Akihabara, so you know where to look. So I'd been there a couple of times, so I basically kind of knew like the big stores. Everyone knows a Mandrake, everyone knows a Book Off, etc, etc. But I've also bought a lot of the things from previous times of what I wanted. But this time was different because I was like, I knew there's one thing I absolutely wanted to get, which was the B-Stars mangas, because the first time I went to get them, it had only released up to volume 15 or so, or maybe it was less, I think, and then I went a second time to get the rest of them, and now, you know, going back again, the entire collection is now complete. So I wanted to get the B-Stars and also the Beast Complex if I could find them, and also just whatever Animal Crossing merch and other things of merchandise I could buy. But what you can hear me sort of fiddling with now, which I thought I would do in the middle of this episode, I don't know how many of these I'm going to do, is basically towards the end of the day, like we're skipping here ahead, I had some carry with a friend, and then my friend saw an Animal Crossing piece of merch. He saw that Animal Crossing Happy Room, like gacha box, thought of me and bought one and gave it to me there, and I was like, in usual me fashion, I was like, one, very thankful, it's very sweet that he did that in the first place, and two, I was like, take me to where you find these, I need to get all of them. So he very graciously did that, and I did buy the complete box, because it's a lovely thing you do with a lot of the Japanese gacha sort of blind boxes, is you can actually just buy a complete set if you wanted to do, or you can buy an individual one. So he bought me an individual one, which I did open up while I was there, and it was the Isabel one. So I was just like, okay, you take this one, and I would dedicate the Isabel one to you, because otherwise, like, because when you buy them in a set, they come in like a sealed box, and I'm like, if it's in a sealed box already, I don't want to open it and mess with that sort of thing. So I thought I would try and open these up, and then I'd assemble them now on the video. You know, you won't be able to see them, but you'll hopefully be able to hear me, and maybe it's some sort of ASMR thing, I don't really know. So I don't really know how this works, to be honest. I guess it comes with this little leaflet. The one I've opened up, it looks to be the Roost. Oh, are these things I need to paper things I need to cut out and then also put in the place? I think so. There's also like photos. Is that right? I need to cut these out. This is so tiny. How could I possibly cut this out? I guess I meant to glue them together as well or something, but I thought it was just plastic assembly, to be honest. I don't know why it's saying nolly. Is this... Cut along a black line, roll it up and overlap the thing, forming a cup shape. Glue one corner of the lid and stick it on complete. I see, so I do need to cut. Okay, so this stuff I won't do now because that seems a little bit fiddly. But we're gonna... Very weird, because it's got like a stencil on the back, but the stencil doesn't actually line up very well with what it is. I didn't know that was part of it. I thought it was just these plastic figures. So I'll do the plastic figure part, and then we'll figure out the other stuff later. But they're so cute. And I remember seeing them ages ago, being like, oh, I really want that, but you know, they're like a Japan exclusive or something. See, this is the thing. Too many things Japan exclusive, which I'd absolutely love if they brought here. Like, why don't they have it? Apparently they had a Nintendo pop-up store in the UK at one point, which I didn't even realize they did. But I've completely missed it, which is a real shame, because apparently they had, not only did they have like a lot of my favorite villagers, because thankfully a lot of my favorite villagers are actually quite popular. You know, Lily, Fauna, Audie, Raymond are all very, very popular. So they all have plushies, and I was like, what? I think Apollo is pretty popular as well, so I think there's an official plush of him. I would say Phoebe's not that popular, Vivian's not extremely popular, but this is it. This is me assembling it together. I don't know how difficult necessarily it would be. I guess I can do it with, based off a photo itself. Yeah, but there's 6 of them. You can get Timmy and Tommy, you get Isabel. So my blind box had Isabel, my friend's other blind box had Isabel as well. Like different friendresses. And there's a Brewster, there's a Marshall, Bob and Whitney. I do like Whitney quite a lot, to be fair. Okay, so this is meant to be for flooring. I don't know what... Oh, this is the outside. Oh, it shows a museum entrance as well. I was looking at it being like, that doesn't look like inside a roost. That's so cute. I didn't realise it had outside too. So it's meant to be like this. I guess you slot these in. But they're kind of just like, they're very sort of neatly slot together. And then this part is a corner. I guess it also slots in here. Kind of like a, not even like a 3D puzzle, because it's not even that difficult, mind you. Oh, they also have unique slots to make sure that you slot them in the right way around. That's well designed right there, I would say. I think it's very cute. It has an outside as well, matching the museum exterior. And then I saw it has got like an angle bracket which you can put on top to keep the walls in place, essentially. So I'm going to try and do that. How good am I at assembling like small fiddly things? I'm actually not bad, I would say. I'm not going to say it's like my strongest point, because I don't do it that often, but finesse and delicacy is something I'm reasonably good at, I would say. I say not being able to get this wall bracket in. There we go. So now I've got the roost base. I need to actually pop these in properly. There's like a little gap. There we go. I still don't want to break anything, you know. That would be absolutely mortifying, especially if I broke one. But the thing which is cute about these is they can stack up on top of each other. So you can basically have like a 6 high tall thing. Oh, I see, but these don't have clip-on places. I thought these snap into place, but they don't. They're loose. So I'm going to have to really think about where to put them, to be honest, because otherwise they are going to fall out. But yeah, Akihabara is a very nice place. Like, yeah, I was sort of, if anything, this is the one I was most actively being like, let's go here, here, and here, because I was like, I kind of know the places. So, you know, I took my friends to a book off, I think, first. My only goal, like the main goal I had, was to find a Beastars manga. So if I didn't find a Beastars manga, that would be very sad. And I was like, oh, book off will surely have Beastars manga. It literally had just like 2 other books, and I was like, what? I guess Beastars is a bit passé now, to be fair, but still. There's no way this is meant to go like that. It goes in front of a... It is meant to go like that. It completely blocks off one of the furniture items. That's very weird. But I'm putting like a corner thing. I thought I was going to be able to do all of these in one little thing. But that's a little bit excessive in one recording. So we've got Brewster. I don't know if he stands up very well on his own. Oh, he does actually pretty well. So you put Brewster in here. And then you have the nice coffee chair, which you can look on the outside, which I will put here. And then you got a nice little cup and saucer. And then I don't know what this, there's a clear plastic thing on that side as well. What should I, oh, you actually have the coffee in the coffee cup separately. My nails are a bit long for this right now, to be honest. I'm looking to get my Biab nails removed today, because it's getting pretty long, but there you go, hold on. Boom. Oh, you can't see the coffee cup logo, hold on, let's push that out. Sorry, this is like an ASMR experience, except for you can't actually see what I'm doing, and it's not ASMR because you can't hear it either. Ah. I wonder if I meant to, like, what do people customarily do with this? Do they glue it to hold it down? Because I'm just like, it's gonna slide everywhere, I feel like. I don't know what this plastic bit's for. Is this to hold up Brewster, maybe? Do you have a hole on your backside? You do. This is to hold up Brewster, I see. or as he's called in Japanese, master. He actually stands up pretty well by himself, to be honest, so I don't even know if he needs his plastic, but there you go, one done. And then there's a piece of paper which I'll need to do at another point to make a coffee bean box and takeaway mug. But it's so cute, like, oh, look at that. I love, I'm not a figurine person, but one thing I do appreciate is whenever merchandise is accurate to what the franchise or the thing looks like in the first place, which I do appreciate, but a lot of the figurines are. I will say the other thing I was looking for, possibly, was an Animal Crossing Nendroid, because there's one for Isabelle, which I bought for my friend the first time I went to Japan, which he has somewhere, question mark. But looking back, I'm like, I should have got one for myself if I ever found one, because I was really tempted, but then I didn't. But nowadays, knowing how much I love Animal Crossing, it's sort of like I've got to do it, you know? But I didn't find one, unfortunately, because I bought one the first time from a mandrake. It was somewhat expensive, I remember. It was like £22 or something. I don't know why I remember the price so well, but... yeah, so we went to the book off. I don't remember what my friends bought, to be honest. What's in this next box? This one is Marshall. OBS is currently active. No, yes, do... cancel, do not close down my OBS. So what is the paper one for Marshall? It's a KK Bossa. No, but I don't know what this is. It's a photo frame part. Or like the back of a photo frame, maybe? Iron entrance mat. It's a really big entrance mat. It's really weird because they have these paper things here which you can assemble with, and they don't put them in the little display art room. But yeah, I guess I'll put it like this so I remember to do it, just so I can sort of stack them up, and I might just leave them on my desk and do it when I come back later today. But yeah. So I took them to book off. I think my friends might have bought some manga. One of my friends bought like a Uma Musume thing. Maybe my friend bought an art book from her, I don't remember. But book off is like very nice. And then I think I took them to Mandrake, maybe? I actually don't remember. And then I remembered myself getting locked into the Robo Dear Darling mode. Because Mandrake also only had like 2 other volumes of Beastars, although both volumes I already had. And I was like, this is unacceptable. How am I ever going to find them? So I basically like went in straight on like, I need to find these mode. So I went like rapid fire, just like walking around all the shops being like, if they have manga, do you have this? And they were like, no. And I was like, it makes sense. This is a manga which came out like, finished like 3-4 years ago or something. And it also did not have a best ending. So it was not that well received. But I was like, maybe because, you know, season 3 came out recently on Netflix, it'd be kind of in public conscience, but it was not. So I was basically going over. I went to like, I think like 12 different manga stores to try and like sort of see if they had any. And they only had like a few, or not the entire set, which I needed. Not the entire set, but everything from 15 onwards. They always had older ones, and I was like, I don't need these, I already got them. But I will say that a couple of them did have Beast Complex, which I was excited about, because Beast Complex I actually quite like. You know, Beastars I like the beginning arcs. The first arc's pretty good, the second arc's okay. The last arc is not very good, IMO. But Beast Complex is actually great. Okay, so these don't actually lock into each other, the rooms, when they stack on top of each other. I thought they did. But you just sort of balance them on top of each other, which seems... Oh, you know what? I bet they do if I don't put the top bracket on them, right? Like, I bet this... If I took this Brewster... Oh no, the copy. I bet the bottom of this one locks into the top of that one, right? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so that's what you do. Okay, so I'll do them separately for now, and then I'll figure out what order I want them to do. What order I want them to be in, or where I'm going to put them. So there's not really much assembly, it's only assembling the room, kind of. So I think I'll only be able to do 2 or 3 of these. Oh, there's a lot of them. I might want to put them on my windowsill, but I don't want them to get sun bleached, is a problem. But yeah, so I went around for ages, like, trying to find them, and I was getting a little bit agitated, because I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it, why does this not exist anywhere? No one's got Beastars anymore. Because I went to like, again, these 12 stores, most of them didn't have anything, and then I had like picked up like volume 18, Beastars volume 3 and 4 or something. And I can't remember, like I was going around with a friend and I lost her at some point, and I was like, okay, well, no time to waste. And then finally I went to a final one, I think it was called like Book Tower or something, which is like a huge sort of mega bookstore of like 14 different floors, I think, of all sorts of different types of literature, shall we say. And then there was a manga section, and when I was on that manga section, because it's like a shonen manga, so I think it was like a manga section like targeted towards male audiences. So I was there being like, okay, it's probably on here somewhere, but I couldn't find it. And I was like, okay, well, I might as well try the upper floor just to see if it's here. Which was, it was like manga for like younger audiences. And I was like, okay, like I can't see it on this floor, so let's go up to this younger audience's floor. And I walked up, immediately it was there. They had the entire collection. If I just had gone there first, which I didn't go there first because I was a little bit far away from it, I would have literally found them all just like that. And I was like, oh, should have just done that to begin with. Hey, hold on. In the preview image, they are using a little clear plastic. There you go. Oh no, Marshall. I guess he could just sit on the ground, to be honest. It's not like he needs to play the piano the entire time. There you go. Marshall. So yeah, I guess you can make his photo frame. KK Bossa Nova. Cover art. It's like really big. Wherever you meant to put it, like in this corner, it's huge. There's not even really space for it, so I don't know why they want you to put it out. It feels like it should be smaller. I also don't know if you're meant to glue these or not. I don't know how you would glue this piano stool. Alright, Marshall, you can just sit on the ground, otherwise it's going to be an absolute nightmare. I don't think I really have much time to do one more. So I guess I'll just sort of leave these two here, clear up this plastic, throw away the box. I'll sort of round this episode off about here. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Did introduce my friends to the Claw games as well. Oh yeah, and we went to the arcade, that's it. We regrouped in front of like a Yodobashi camera or something. I don't remember which store it was. And then we went to the arcade so we can check it out, buy some of the Claw game machines, stuff like that. My friend's got some stuff. One of my friends, she got a Pochita. Another friend got a Cyndaquil, that's what I've taken a photo of. I can't remember what any of my other friends got, to be honest. And when we went to the arcade, I kind of like showed off some of the rhythm games. They weren't super into it, I would say. But I love that. So I basically stayed there while I don't remember what they went to do. They went to do something. Check out some other stores of some kind. And I basically just sort of stayed there to be like, yeah, I'm gonna get my afternoon fill-in, Chinifium. Essentially. Because Chinifium is my favourite Japanese music rhythm arcade game. And they have a new Chinifium as well. And amazingly, my old membership cards did still work, although I did have to like transfer my account over because it was like, you've never played this one, you've only played this old one. So yeah, a lot of fun. I did play the Idolmaster game, was it Idolmaster game as well, the one which is combining all the franchises. It was meh, I would say. I played a different one as well about, I can't even remember, it was definitely some sort of franchise, but I'd never heard of it before. And I only played it because I walked up to it with the intention to play it, and it turned out someone already put credits in, but they just never played it. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll use the credits. So I didn't see anyone about. There was no bags or anything. Yeah, that was that. Yeah, I played a few of the other ones. There we go. So I got 2 of them assembled out of 6. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I don't know where I'm going to put them. I think I'll put them on this shelf over here. Individually, I'm not sure. Because stacking them up is kind of cute. Like, hold on, how would I stack them up? 3 NPCs, 3 villagers, do 3 towers? I think that sounds pretty reasonable. But I didn't know there was paper crafts as well. So I guess I'll sort that out, but I'll have to wait. So, for now, I ran this episode up here. There's Akihabara. Yeah, one of my friends got a lot of Uma Musume figurines. I don't even remember what a lot of my other friends got, to be honest. Off the top of my head. Maybe there's photos in the album. How long have I got? 10 seconds? Okay, never mind. Anyway, I guess I'll round this episode off here. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see you again, but for now, it's our farewell. So, until next time, bye-bye for now.